Hey guys, my internet went to hell. Sorry about that. Hope everybody's still here. Probably lost half of you. Let's look and see. Um, oh, you're still here. Oh, thank God. Well, some of you are here. I'm sorry, guys. Holy cow. Um, yeah, that was weird. I mean, everything went dead. My phones, internet, computers, everything. Um, okay, so now I'm recording again, so I'll figure out a way to do this. So what I was saying is, wow, we got a good crowd still. I'm so sorry. We lost like 30 people. Shit. I mean, darn it. So I have this big company with a huge infrastructure behind me, and I can build real amps at this quality or higher and make them more affordable and easier to get. We've registered our intellectual property all over the world, in every major market in the Western world and in Asia. We're building a new shop down there. It's a much bigger facility, all updated. I was down there yesterday and the owner was walking around going, I want this place to look like a Ferrari factory. I want everything in here perfect, hospital flawless. We're going to be making stuff here and we're going to be making perfect stuff here. It was amazing. So I am so geeked, it's just not even funny. I'm really, really, really excited about it. So I'm going to have pictures for you next week, and if all possible, I'm going to try to do the show down there next week. It might not look right at first, it might not sound right, but I'll be broadcasting there, working on it, trying to get everything correct. So it's I'm really excited. It's really, really cool. Really, 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 really cool. There's so many details I want to share with you, but I can't yet. Just trust me that it's really good. And 65 is making a big jump forward. And I'm so honored that this company, Boutique Amps Distribution, wants to invest in my brand, basically. I didn't sell the company. Again, the rumor mill's going. I hear every day, hey man, I heard you sold your company and you're going to China. Absolutely not. We did not sell the company whatsoever. We're doing our production down there. This company is going to fund it. We're going to share the profits. They see the value of our brand and want to invest in it. But I don't want to sell the company. So, company's not for sale. I'm still in charge. In our contract, I have complete control over the parts. I have complete control over the final result. And it says in the contract, the quality of the products made will never be less than what it is now. So for you people out there who, you know who you are, that work for other amp companies that are churning the rumor mill, you're an asshole. We didn't change anything. We're getting better, dude. And we're going to be so competitive, it's crazy. But yeah, this business is weird. It's full of a lot of interesting cats who think it's just funny to, oh my God, there's weakness over there. Let's start a bunch of lies about this company. None of that's true. We're just moving downtown. I'm going to show you pictures. And you're going to see our shop. Because our shop now is pretty cool, I got to admit. I'm going to miss it, to be honest. But this place is like light years ahead. I'm going to have some... Are you guys still there? I don't see any activity at all. Is anyone there? Check 1, 2. Hello? Anyone there? I'm not sure if this is still working. I'm recording it, so I'll put it up. But yes, I use cuss words. I'm sorry. I'm a grown-up. If you're offended by cuss words, I apologize. We're all grown-ups here. I guess no one's here. Oh, you're there. Troy's there. Okay, cool. I'm sure a lot of people walked away from their computers after my internet went down, but I'll put this recording up too. So anyway, 65 amps version 2.0 is going to be fantastic. And I couldn't be more excited about it. It's literally like, give me a checklist of your fantasy of how things should go, and we'll make it happen. That's basically what's happened over at Boutique Amps Distribution. They work with other companies that I can't talk about. They do some importing of some stuff. They build a lot of really high-end stuff there that you would not know is made there. So, like for example, I can probably talk about this without giving away any secrets. We use Celestine. I'm back. Yes, Anita, I've been back for 10 minutes or so, 5 minutes. I'm sure everyone walked away. So you'll have to watch the recording. Chat is here, but the screen is not. Can you hear me? Because I'm broadcasting. I mean, can you hear me at all? I'm here talking. I'm seeing the... This is funny. Ustream took a dump. You can hear me. Okay. Can you see me? Doc Electric? Hey. Yeah, hi Anita. I'm here. Can you guys all see me? See me. Feel me. Touch me. Yeah. Okay. There you go. People watching this recording are going to think we're insane. Because we are. So anyway, the example I was going to give, Celestine speakers. I buy 10 to 12 pallets of Celestines a year. These guys have sitting in their building 216 pallets of Celestine speakers. Mostly PA stuff, but Celestine nonetheless. So when I go through them and say, I need to buy some 12-inch guitar speakers, guess what? I get a good deal. Everything's like that. It's crazy. And as things progress, I can share more and more about what we're going to be doing there. And it's all fantastic. It's all improvements over what we're doing now. So I'm taking off the limitations of normal boutique amp manufacturing, because for guys like me, we have heavy overhead, really heavy overhead. You got 3, 4, 5 people working here, and you can only put out 10 amps a week, 12 amp, 15 amps a week, kind of thing. Which makes it hard for the dealers to sell. It makes it hard, for everybody. And I have no buying power. I mean, I get the best deal I know of in boutique amps already, and my amps still cost a fortune to make. No, Doug, I wasn't done. Hey, Asia's here. We have all the... if we have Africa, we're done. We have everybody. And then... so Ustream took a complete dump. My entire internet connection went down. I don't know what happened. So I'm back, and I was explaining a little bit about the shop. So we're going to be able to make amps at a really good price that are what I think to be the best amps in the business. I don't think anyone makes a better amp than we do. I think there's some people that make amps on par with us. Doug, let me address this. This is very important what you're bringing up. I hope you keep control of your product. People are concerned. I think you'll go the way of Egnator. Stop it. You missed what I was saying earlier. It's in the contract. My guys are here. Egnator is an imported brand. We're not doing any of that stuff. This is you've heard the rumor mill. This is why I'm doing this, because that is complete nonsense. It's in the contract. I have complete control over the products. I have complete control over the components. It's written into the contract. The quality of the products made by 65 amps will never be less than what it is now. Okay? Is that clear, Doug? Do you understand what I'm saying? No one has ever done this before. I didn't sell the company. When you look at companies like Premier Builders Guild or other people, and I know who you're talking about with Egnator, they bought those companies. They bought those brands and they diluted them down to nothing. We're doing the opposite. I got big money, real production facilities, real buying power, real infrastructure behind me. I'm not an employee. I didn't sell anything. I am in control of it. I am still president of 65 Amps. These guys have been chasing me for about 5 years. Thank you, Anita. I appreciate that. My employees are going over there. It's the same guys. Mike Franciscini, head engineer. Carlos, my head builder. Carlos, it's all same guys. Same thing. And in some instances, it's going to be better because I don't have the financial restrictions that I have here. So we're going to offer, better packaging, better marketing, slip covers, for God's sakes. I mean, you name it. The cabinets are going to be better. Everything's better. So, Doug, I'm sure you heard that on the forum. I'm not going to say its name because I lurk on all those forums and I've seen all the incredible bullshit people write on those forums. Yeah, we're moving our shop downtown. And I honestly think it's groundbreaking. No one's ever done this. I didn't say the gear page for Profane Airplane. Yes, downtown LA. But there's about 10 other little amp companies that want to try to knock me down every chance they get because we do okay. And it's a limited market. And by us doing this move, we're going to capture a lot of the market because we're going to be able to offer our products at a lower price. And the availability is going to be instant. So now when you call one of our dealers, if they don't have something in stock, it's like, hey, man, I want to buy an Empire. Okay, well, let me call 65 Amps. They call us. That was a call from Emerald City Guitars in Seattle while we're here, and he wants to buy a London, and we got to tell him the truth. Right now, you tell me who told you that, Doug. Go ahead and throw him in the river right here on the show. If you want to be so bold. Because I bet you I know who it is. Because I've been hearing it. It's such a small amp world. These 5 guys, and I know who they are, they tell everybody, come on, Doug, man up, brother. Sack up, buddy. We have the same vendors, the same box guy, same cabinet guy, same rep for parts. And they come over and go, hey, man, I heard that you're going to dress up in a pink tutu and get slapped like a bitch every day at work now. No, not going to happen. It's all complete. I'll show you my contract. As a matter of fact, I'd like to put that language on here. I stand here now and solemnly swear nothing is changing about 65 amps. Nothing's going overseas. Come on, tell us, Doug. Because I'd like to address these people personally because I know each one of them. I know who they are, and they're not man enough to come say it to my face. And I have a good story to tell because it's the truth. And the truth is going to be painful for a lot of these people. Read my lips, no new taxes, Doug. Anyway, listen, nothing's changing. Trust me. We're not going to China. We're not going to start importing cabinets. We're not... You're making me laugh, Doug. I love you, buddy. We're not going to be importing chassis. We're not going to be starting to use Chinese tubes. We're not going to start anything like that. We're going to do what we do, only better. I mean, it's great. I am in fantasy land. This is what I started this company with my brother Peter almost 10 years ago. And this situation is what we have fantasized about the whole time. Because the history of, there's only 3 boutique amp companies that have lasted more than 5 years. And no, we're using our same cabinet guys for now. Home-based sweatshop. There's no sweatshop. You know what, Dirty 59? Contact Rich Ross. It's Rich at 65amps.com. And those guys can become dealers. Because now we can supply everybody. So the history of boutique amps, all right, there was Mark Sampson started Matchless. That went sideways after about 10 years, and it got purchased by a lawyer here in town who owns it now. Your $350 Egnator says sweatshop all over it. Yeah, well, that's made in China. That's a different thing. Thank you, Dirty 59. You can pimp all you want. If I ever meet you in person, I'll give you a big hug for it. Then there was Dr. Z, who started around the same time. He survived because he makes affordable stuff. Very nice amps. Extremely nice guy. I know Mike Zadie. I adore him. A lovely, lovely person who makes good stuff. 65s are not going to be made in China. They're made by me. They're made by Mike and Carlos. Same crew, same everything. Same parts, whole bit. Z's are awesome, Doug, and Mike Zadie is awesome. He's a model for all of us. Then there was Bad Cat. Bad Cat became a company because Matchless had gone through bankruptcy. James Heydrich, who started Bad Cat, thought, hey, I can make Matchlesses now because they're out of business. And then Matchless came back to life with this new owner. And that hasn't worked out so well for Bad Cat. James had to sell the company. The new guy that owns it, John Thompson, awesome guy. Awesome, awesome, awesome guy. I couldn't recommend him higher. He is the president and owner of a company called Inductors, Inc. And he's trying to turn Bad Cat around, and he's doing a pretty good job, I think. Other than that, there's Fred Tikona, who's kind of my favorite boutique amp guy besides our stuff. Fred Tikona at Divided by 13. I love his amps. They're really, really different than ours. He's got a totally different design philosophy and methodology that I don't understand, but I love them. I've played two of them. I have friends with them and artists with them, and I hear, I've talked to Fred. And he's really good. Well, Gabriel he's not an amp maker for a living. Dirty 59. He does a lot. He has a day job. And he's also a humanitarian. I don't know if you know about Gabriel, but he takes children in from... Metropolis doesn't make amps for a living. I don't even know what Category 5 is. Victorias are cool. I don't really know them. They're just Fenders. They're really nice. But anyway, my point is, let me get to my point and it'll make sense to you, is that the history of the boutique amp world has been, there's two paths for you. One of which is you do it for 2 or 3 years, maybe 5 years. It becomes too punishing and you get out. Because once you quit making them in your house, and once you quit making them out of a storage unit or something like that, you start doing it for, I'm going to do a tour. Absolutely. I'm going to do a video tour, hopefully in a couple weeks. And you get out because it's too punishing, or you grow up to selling about $500,000 a year worth of amps and you're stuck because you don't have buying power, you don't have distribution, you don't have infrastructure, and you don't have a sales staff. That's the way it's gone for every boutique amp company in history. Or you get bought by one of the big companies and they just send it over to China and ruin your gear. This is a new path. I have money. I don't have money. Let me rephrase that. People with money are now backing my brand because they know with their buying power, their infrastructure, blah, 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 that they can make a lot of amps and really, really profitable. Because no one in the boutique world makes a big profit. Most of these amp companies barely make a profit, including us. So, because we're hammered with overhead. I don't know how Matchless is doing these days, Rock and Roll Willie. I'm not privy to it. I know Phil Jameson. I like him a lot. I like Matchless amps. I mean, they're fine. DC-30 is a classic. Those Mark Sampson designs are crazy. What about Fender, Doug? So a Category 5 I've never heard of. They're new. I wish them well, I hope. How's Fender doing? I think they're doing okay. Do the Metropolis clones suffer from blowing current? I don't know. I know George sells a lot of them with NOS tubes. But you have to ask George. But that's not his main business. So anyway, please go on the forums, and you know which one I'm talking about, and tell these buttholes exactly what's going on. And I'm using a lot of cuss words. I apologize because I'm really tired. And when I'm tired, I don't really edit myself very well because it's so frustrating to hear all this nonsense. And hang on a second. No, today. I got to answer this. I apologize. I don't know which forum. I just know the people because I hear it. I mean, it's a small world. I got banned from the gear page for telling the owner moderator what's up. Oh, yeah, man. If you don't buy into the thing on the forums, you get in trouble. So I'm not going to name the people that are spreading these rumors. I know who they are. My phone number is 818-919-4925. Let me say that again. 818-919-4925. That's my cell phone. If anyone wants to call me and address those rumors directly with me, I'm here. I will be happy to show you my contract. And I'm going to do a video tour of the shop and show you everything. You'll get to see everything. So Les Fenderson 88 says, did you get any flack from cork sniffers using Musician's Friend as a distribution channel? No. I kind of expected it. You know what I got from using Musician's Friend as a distribution channel? $400,000 in extra sales. You tell me what was the right thing to do. Yeah. You know why? Because we don't have dealers in Idaho. We don't have dealers in New Mexico. We don't have dealers in, and a lot of these guys, they want to be able to play the amp. So Musician's Friend lets you play it for 30 days and send it back. Where's the downside to that? They sell for the same price as our mom and pop shops, so there's no unfair competition. So Dirty 59 says, what's the deal with Musician's Friend and GC? Are they going TU? Not as far as I know. I think they're fine. I know they just, they did a little restructuring. I think they sold some of their debt or something, but they're fine as far as I know. They're doing great. Yeah, well, Dirty 59, you can preach for me. How much of is it a risk for you to order a boutique amp from a dealer in wherever with no return policy? Versus how does one become a dealer? Contact Rich at 65amps.com. That's Rich, R-I-C-H, at 65amps.com. I will type it in the window here for you. Yeah, I mean, so we miss out on most of our business because not everyone lives in New York and Chicago and Dallas and Atlanta and Los Angeles and San Francisco. Oh, it censored the .com. Here, hang on a second. Let me allow links. Let me do that again. Yeah, the guy you bought the Empire from couldn't take it back. Exactly. Well, that's my point. Well, not everyone loves our amps. Someone wants to try it. Yeah, you got censored earlier. You put up a cuss word, Anita, and it censored it out. Ustream won't let you type cuss words. Watch. I'm going to type the word F-U-C-K. And did it censor it? If you see K, tell her I said hi. It was the sexy B word. That's what I thought. That's so sweet, Anita. You are too, by the way. I just want to let you know. Schlitz, yeah. Yes, profane airplane, you got censored. You can see it when you type it, but then no one else can. So, anyway, I hope that clears everything up about what's going on at 65, because this rumor mill makes me just die laughing. Die laughing. Are there any other questions? Any other curiosities? How long until you start production? We're going to try to be in full production down there January 1st. When the price is coming down for you, is there going to be different deals with the dealers as far as stock? Oh, Justin. Hi, Justin. You'll appreciate this because Justin's in the business. He knows. Justin's also a very good friend of mine. We're moving downtown and we're moving into a big place with a big company backing us. And there are a certain gentlemen, and you know who they are. You know exactly who they are. They're going on all the forums and they're calling everyone they know. And they're saying, 65 amps sold. They're going to move to China. Somebody's just going to make them over there, blah, 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 blah. And will the prices come down? Will I get a refund? No. I'm sorry about that. You get the pride of ownership, Doug. Come on. So anyway, I got the hiccups. I apologize. So Justin, I'm fighting the rumor mill here. So it's in my contract with this company that I have complete control over the parts. I have complete control over the products. It's written into the contract that the quality of the amp 65 makes will never be lower than what it is now. Rock and Roll Willie, I'm not going to answer that question. So that I think answers your question. Doug says, I love my Empire and it's signed number 11. Yeah, that's right. You got an early one. Yeah, the prices they're going to go down dramatically. They're not going to go down like $1,000 or something, but they're going to go lower than what they were before we did our price increase. So if you remember our prices before we did that punishing price increase this year, they're going to be a little bit lower than that. So, kind of like they were 4 years ago, 5 years ago, something like that, which is pretty significant. That will happen in January 3059. So, by the NAMM show, which is a few weeks into January, we'll be full on sales, boom, doing everything. We're just busy doing the numbers right now. I have a guy at this new place who's my supply chain manager. I've never had a supply chain manager. You know who the supply chain manager was before? It was all of us. Thank you, Justin. Justin says, what you've done is just smart. I agree. I think so. I think it's the only path you can take and survive anymore as a boutique amp company because the market's bloody. Very bloody. But I didn't sell the company. I am president of 65 Amps. Peter Stroud is vice president of 65 Amps. Phil Cassins is the chief operating officer of 65 Amps. Same owners, same crew, same everything. Thank you, Anita. Anita says I'm smart. That's so nice. I appreciate it. But no one's ever done this before. And, it's just sort of the only logical way I could see it working. And so these guys were chasing me for years, and I always said, look, I'll only do it if I have complete control over the parts. I don't want to ever have the conversation that says, gee, Dan, those Mercury transformers are really expensive. Can we find something else? The minute we have that sentence comes out of your mouth, I leave the room. So after years, they finally said, okay, we'll do it your way. We'll do it your way. We'll do everything your way. And we have a contract for a long time. So I think this is going to change the amp market. I really do. It's going to be groundbreaking. I think it's going to send an earthquake through the boutique amp market. And you're going to suddenly realize how much money companies are making off the junk they bring in from China. No, I don't have investors. It's a partnership. It's a joint venture. That's all it is. We're partnering with this company, and we're sharing the profits. And they're sinking in right now. They're sinking in about $500,000 into us. New shop, new equipment, supplies, parts. I mean, the order that we put together earlier this week was $200,000 in parts just to get started. And that way we get the deal. I mean, I didn't know these deals existed. Dirty 59 says, from everyone I've talked to, the market has been brutal lately. Yes, it is. It's extremely brutal. Every boutique amp guy I know is down 50%. We're not, thank God. But I'm scared of the market. And the only way to stay competitive is to be able to make this stuff more affordable and more available. A big part of our problem is if you call a dealer now, you got to wait 2 months, 3 months for an amp. And people go, yeah, what do you got in stock? I'll take that other amp over there. If you guys want to buy an amp. So now if you call a dealer and say, hey, I want to buy an Empire, the dealer's going to call me and say, hey, how soon can I get an Empire? And I'm going to say, I'll put a label on it this afternoon. You'll have it. You want it FedEx? You can have it tomorrow. So it's different. I will be doing shows in the shop. Yes, I'll be doing my weekly show. I'm going to be doing a lot more trade shows now because I don't have to be here. No. Oh, this is good. Les Fenderson. So this is not like a Premier Builders Guild deal. We have 2 lines, 1 production, 1 custom. No. Premier Builders Guild bought 2Rock. Premier Builders Guild bought Tone King or whatever it's called. Yeah, you need I'll be doing shows. I'm going to be doing clinics and stores all over the country, all over Europe too, doing trade shows. I'm going to be much more available because I don't have to be here managing supply chain and payroll and taxes, and it's all just off my plate. Thank you. Have a nice day. So Boutique Amps Distribution did not buy 65 amps, Les. It's a big difference. Those companies got taken over. Those guys don't have much say in what their products are. It's up to Premier Builders Guild. And if you'll notice, the first thing 2Rock did was put out a bunch of printed circuit board amps. And you can barely get their hand-wired stuff anymore. So the blue line is still available, going to be the same thing. The red line, we're going to expand. And I'm going to change the design on them a little bit so I can make more of them. But the sound is going to be better than it is now. So, much different than the PBG deals. Opposite of those deals. Those guys aren't in control of their companies anymore. I didn't sell the company. I'm still president. I haven't changed at all. I'm still the nerd with the corner office who gets to do whatever he wants. What would happen if they did try to cut corners? Coming back to doing it. They can't cut corners. They can't try. I approve everything. There's no way. Profane airplane. They can't cut corners. I'm in charge. I'm the one who would be cutting corners. I'm the one who approves everything. It can't happen. It's contractually forbidden. It's in my contract. It is forbidden. I have control over it. It's written in the contract. So, it's impossible. I went to law school. I'm a lawyer's kid. I know contracts. I said we can do whatever you want with everything else. This section is written in stone, not negotiable. I have complete control over the parts. I have complete control over the products, and I have complete control over the quality of everything. It will not go down. This has never happened before. This is a totally new deal. No one's ever done anything like this. So, there you have it. I know it's kind of hard to comprehend because it's new. I don't know why people are skeptical unless there's a lot of my competitors that are putting out a bunch of negative information about it because it's a threat. This is a shot across the bow in the amp market. It's going to cause problems for a lot of people. And because of that, I registered my intellectual property all over the world. 65 amps, all of our model names, the look of our amps, everything. I registered it as trademarks and intellectual property in all of North America, all of South America, all of Europe, most of Asia. I guess someone could make one in Africa, and I'd have a hard time defending it. I don't think there's a big market for tube amps in Africa. So I'm vulnerable in Africa. It's registered in the Middle East, yes, in Israel. Everywhere that it matters. Because I know when this happens, people are going to try to knock me down. And it's already started with the rumor mills. And there's going to be some other companies that are going to be like, shit. Now, Joe Morgan's great. Joe Morgan's a lot smaller than we are. I love Joe Morgan. I think he makes cool amps. They're frighteningly similar to ours. But Joe's a good guy. I have no problem with Joe whatsoever. If Joe's the source of those rumors, I'd be surprised. I'm not aware that Joe is. I like Joe. He does a similar, EF86 into a 12X7 using Sozo caps and the same resistors in the same places we do and the same transformers or similar transformers. So I take it as flattery. He builds a similar style amp as we do, and I think that's great. And I know Joe. I meet him at NAMM. He's a really good guy. He's a really, really good guy. Yeah, I think if this is successful, there's going to be other people trying to do it. But it's going to be 3-4 year head start. I'm just not going to say, guys. It's not my place to say. Anyone who's in the amp business knows these players. A lot of them are here in Los Angeles. And they enjoy bringing other people down because that's what they got. That's what they got. Man up, Dan. No. I'm just saying. If you can't sing, you got to dance, right? And if your brand and your product doesn't stand on its own, your only option is to knock other people down. Roccaforte, he's not even in business anymore. He's a perfect example of the boutique amp market. I was telling someone to man up. I already know. I'm just saying, if you know someone else, yeah, Miles Rose. Yeah, that's Miles. That's great. Yeah, Miles is still going to be doing our tubes down there, everything. You can rib me all you want. I'm a good sport. That's fine. Yeah, Miles Rose. He was just in here when I started the show. Miles, are you messing with me, man? Are you hurting my feelings? Because I'm really upset. So, anyway, it's all good, man. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm positive. I feel like this is Boutique Amp World 2.0. It's going to change everything. And I'm excited about that. I think it's really cool. It's sort of am I bringing Sam Austin back? No, Sam's living in Texas now with his wife and new baby. He's happy. I don't know if that amp company he works for is still around, but last time I saw Sam at the NAMM show, he had a new little baby, and it was really cool, and I love that. So you should hear what Miles says about me on Z Talk. Yeah, I know. I can't. Well, thanks, Anita. Anita says, I have all the faith in you, Dan. Thank you very much. You're very sweet. My son, Cade, is saying hi to you on the computer. Could you go, hey, Cade, how are you, brother? How old are you, Cade? There's a delay here, so when your dad types in your age, I'll see it. Do you play guitar, Cade? Like your dad? Oh, you're getting hellos from other people here on the forum, too. Now, where are you again, Dirty 59? You're in Montana? Not yet. Someday I will. Well, good. Well, thanks for saying hi on the internet. It's nice to see you. I'm in Los Angeles, California. Where are you? Oh, you're in Eastern Washington. Or you're in Idaho. I know that area. It's beautiful up there. It's cold right now, isn't it? Right on the border. Are you on the Idaho side or the Washington side? You got a little snow already. Holy cow. Are you going to go sledding? Washington side. Going to put on your big mittens and go outside and go sledding. How old are you? I'm talking to you like you're a little kid. You're 6. Oh my God, you're 6. Awesome. You going to go make snowballs? I'm shaking my table here. I don't have a desk anymore. I have a card table. My desk is down at the other shop. Yeah, you're going to go make snow. Awesome. Awesome. Well, maybe your dad will take a picture and send it to me on Facebook or on email. I think his dad's acting as his stenographer. All right, Cade. Well, man, I'm glad you said hello. And if you ever come to Los Angeles, come by and say hi, okay? Right on, dude. You told him I'm the one that builds Dad's amps. Yeah, I'm that guy. Guitar Man 71 says, hi, I'm excited for you. I've used and owned almost every amp made, and I wouldn't trade the lot of them for my 65. Oh, thank you. Wow, thank you very much. I make a living with them, and it's been much easier since going 65 amps. Thank you. That's really awesome. He's giving you 2 thumbs up. Right on, Cade. Be good to your dad, okay? Where can I find, Bob Sacco says, where can I find the manufacture date on my London? Can you see the serial number? I'll tell you when it was made. That's okay, Guitar Man. No worries. What's your serial number, Bob? I remember when you bought your amp, wasn't it about 2008 or 2007, something like that? Bob's checking on his serial number. I'm sort of awake now. I'm really tired, man. I've been working hard. Chat window, type hard, skips letters. Many moon come, and come with big loud bang gun. 806-441. Yours was made in August of 2006, and it was the 441st London we had made. It's a London head made in August of 2006. You can see the 806 is the date, and the last 3 digits are the serial. So by 2006, we had already made 441 Londons. That's a whole bunch. Pretty cool, eh? Lunch with you all has been fun. Who would have thought? Come on, Anita, is it your first time here? Just a bunch of good old boys sitting around shooting a breeze. It's bizarre for me. I'm here alone in a room talking to a little black box. No, but... Hey, Anita, where's Davey playing soon? Jack Shit's one of my favorite bands. Davey Farragher, Anita's cousin, right? Is he your cousin or your brother? Is Elvis Costello's bass player, who is ridiculously good. If you've ever seen Elvis Costello live, brother-in-law, that's right. If you've ever seen Elvis Costello play live, Davey Farragher he's in my fantasy band. I honestly, Anita, if there's any way I can play with Davey sometime, I would lose my mind. He is good. They're doing 2 nights at McCabe's. I get the invites on email. I just forgot. Are they doing it this weekend? So it's Davey Farragher, Val McCallum on guitar, who's ridiculous. And, oh my God, I'm blanking on the drummer's name. Help me, Anita. It's Elvis Costello's drummer. Been with him ever since the Attractions. Why am I blanking on his name? Help me out, guys. Pete Thomas, thank you. And they do like this send-up of country rock with like funny lyrics and everything, only they play their asses off. I mean, musicians are all sitting in the room going. First time I saw Jack Shit, I lost my mind. They dress up in like hokey cowboy outfits. And oh my God, they're good. I mean, it's like if you ever seen like Dred Zeppelin or something, you know, where they do Jack Shit, yeah, is the name of the band. Do they have a website, Anita, that you can post? I have the links turned on. Yeah, links are on. If you can put a link up to Jack Shit. I think their website's just called Jack Shit the Band. Jack Shit the Band. They're like, you don't know Jack Shit. Yeah, they're amazing. And if there's videos, go on YouTube and look up Jack Shit. It's so LA and it's so good. And these are 3 of the most amazing musicians. They're so freaking good. But yeah, Pete Tom has been with Elvis Costello since the beginning. Davey Farragher, who second to Paul McCartney, is my favorite bass player. I don't know, Davey is such a humble guy. Death Ride 69. I can be for you. Are you coming out? I need to go get lunch here. It's 2:15. Speaking of Paul, yes, Anita. You want to come over, Death Ride 69? I'm in North Hollywood shop. I'm not at the downtown one. You can text me on my phone. I've got my phone right here if you want. Oh, Davey plays with Brian Ray. Yeah, right. Oh, yeah. That's right. I forgot about that. McCartney. Oh, the chat window's jumping around now. McCartney is teaming up with Grohl to be Cobain. Oh, I've heard about this, and Paul plays guitar. Yeah, I just heard about this morning. That's amazing. 70 years old. He's going to do Kurt Cobain. And Dave Grohl's going to play drums? No? Someone call Dan. Okay. Well, Death Ride 69 is a local guy. He's a friend of mine, so I just know his handle. All right, thank you, Dirty 59 and Cade. We'll see you soon. Learn some guitar, okay? Have your dad show you smoke on the water. Well, don't do that. Do something better. That's cool. Oh, the phone, yeah, it hasn't rang a whole lot today, has it? It rang like 3 or 4 times. Hideaway? Yeah, learn how to play Hideaway, Cade. That's a good starter song. JackShitTheBand.com. They're fantastic. Go see it. Anyway, guys, I got to run. I got to go eat. I can't believe it's already 2:20 already. This has been the 2 longest shows I've ever done in one day. The first one was an hour and a half, and this one's 50 minutes. Go eat. Yeah, I had a snack right before the show, which is why I'm just going and going. But I wanted to address all those subjects for you guys so that you understood what's going on. So as these people pop up and want to say bad things about 65, you'll be loaded with the truth. And if you feel like spreading it, you didn't bug me, Rock and Roll Willie. I'm just a smarty pants. No, man, you can ask those questions all you want, brother. That's totally fine. Don't worry. Thank you, Anita. I appreciate your input today. Always lovely to see you on Facebook. Hey, Frank, great to see you. Thanks for coming by today. Yeah, you guys are loaded with the truth. So you can help me squelch those rumors because it's just silly. That's right, Hanukkah Shalom for my Jewish brothers out there today. Right in the middle of, what is this, the 4th night of Hanukkah? Or 5th? Yes, Hanukkah Shalom. 4th night? L'chaim. Baruch atah Adonai. Gonna be the 5th. Tonight is the 5th night. That's right. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat. That's right. I forgot to say Hanukkah Shalom to everybody who's honoring Hanukkah this week. So anyway, I love you guys. I really do. And I'm going to post all this video up. Feel free to post it on the gear page. But anyway, seriously, thank you so much for the support and the kind words. You guys are awesome. And I'll see you next week. It might be from downtown. Next week might be the very last show here. Either way, I'll be here. Somehow, some way. I might not even be playing guitar. We might just be talking. If I can get a wireless camera, so my goal is to get a wireless camera that will connect to my Mac. And then I can walk around the shop and talk to you about it. So I'm going to make a formal tour video, though. And then for those of you that are coming to NAMM, Profane Airplane, for those of you that are coming to California for NAMM, I'll be happy to give you a tour of the new place. Anyway, once again, take care, everybody, fellas and lady, Anita Farragher. We'll talk really soon. Bye-bye now.